Chief Executive of Randgold Resources, Mark Bristow, now joins us. Mark, thank you so much for coming in. Record prices. Actually, every time you come in, I'm a little bit skeptical. You say, oh, it's going to go to another record, and then you come in and we are at another record. How long can this continue for? Are we looking at $2,000 an ounce?
You know, I said $1,600 for this year, and it's above that. So that's, you know, that really, it's about looking at the global economy. And I think we're still in for quite a lot of upside as the world realizes that this is not a quick fix.
And so it's really a haven, and this is a refuge.
Absolutely.
But how much does it have to do with fundamentals? Because 1,600, what happens if we have a sudden move in interest rates, or whether, you know, if we don't have a recession and the world picks up, is it likely that the price of gold will suffer quite dramatically, quite quickly?
No, Francine, I have a different view, and that is you've seen a growing demand from Asia. There's a, you know, if the global economy picks up, there's going to be a bigger demand out of Asia for gold, and also we're not producing more gold as producers. As an industry, we ex-growth. So there's a fundamental tightening in supply, and there's a bigger demand.
And do you think central banks will start buying gold?
Well, we've seen that. I think certainly the Asian central banks have started buying gold, and people are worried about, you know, the global currency, and it's important. I think everyone's talking about having 5+% gold in your portfolio, whether you're a central bank or an investor.
And Mark, you were just telling me that actually the industry as a whole is not increasing production. Why not? For Randgold, for example, do you still expect that 790,000 ounce a year?
Yes, we're well within our guidance for the year, and we're one of the few gold companies that is growing our production. You know, we're guiding 2013 over 1 million ounces. We're pretty well on that, on mark to achieve that. But the industry itself hasn't really found any more gold. It's hard to find. You know, gold is precious.
Why haven't you actually increased your production target? I know it's difficult and it's not the same as oil, but when the price of oil goes up, a lot of, you know, the oil producers say, well, I'm going to take advantage of this. Why are you not doing the same?
You see, in what we're producing today is what we're reaping the rewards of what we invested in, you know, many years ago. It takes a long time to bring a gold mine, 5 years to bring a gold mine into production. We've just brought one into production, in fact, one in December, and again, we poured first gold in Gunkoto in June. So we are bringing new production onto the market all the time, but we're unique in our industry.
Significantly higher earnings. Are you going to continue on this trend? If the price stays at a record high, how much better can you do next time around? Yeah,
we'll do a little better next quarter, and then have a very strong finish to the end of the year. That was always our guidance. You know, we've had a good, solid improvement for the last 4 quarters. We've shown an increase in production, and of course on the back of a rising gold price, an increase in profitability every quarter for the last 4 quarters. So
your forecast is still 1,600, but that's what you also told me last time. Do you not want to be a little bit more optimistic and
go up to 1,800? No, I think we're very happy with, you know, the point is that we don't manage our business on a 1,600 or 1,700 gold price. We manage our profits on that. That's really nice to have. But, you know, we do long-term planning on $800 gold.